Hey everyone, Richard here, and I got a CBCS return, so let's just get into this. Alright, so I have a CBCS return right here. There are, I believe, 5 slabs in here. This is from UwU back at the end of October 2023. I had these pressed, so it took about 3 months, give or take, including the holiday season, to get done, which really not too bad. I didn't fast pace it or anything. I just went the standard speeds. But I'm very excited to get into this because this is mostly my Star Wars signing stuff. UwU was a con I had originally not planned on going to, but sort of last minute I realized they were announcing a bunch of Rebels cast as guests, and I couldn't really pass up on it, so I actually ended up going and filming at the convention and getting some stuff signed. Honestly, a pretty good time. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably skip a little bit here to get everything out of this, and we'll take a look at the grades because I have not looked them up yet, and I do not know what the grades are. Alright, so I got my books out. I have not seen the grades. That actually took a long time to get out of that packaging. CBCS does not mess around with their packaging. So like I was saying, I don't know the grades. I'm not really expecting 9.8s on any of these. I don't think any of them really were close to qualifying for a 9.8. I got impressed because I'm trying to get at least 9s on everything. There's a couple that I thought were kind of borderline to 8.85 range. So I'm hoping everything is a 9 or higher. That was my goal. And I know this first one because it is a thicker book and I can see what it is from the back cover. So first up, we have Hook. This is signed by Dante Bosco, who is Rufio. He was actually in Rebels too, which is partially why they brought him to this convention. This is a book I already had. I didn't think it was super great condition. I think it's at least the 9. This is one of the ones I was a little worried might be lower. But it's a trade paperback, so who knows, we'll see. And it got a 9.4, very nice. Much higher than I actually expected, so I will take that. That's definitely a win. That is essentially 2 grade bumps higher than I expected. And you can see it's signed by Dante Bosco right there. It says Rufio underneath it. Also says that up there on the label. So yeah, first book, very happy with that. Exactly what I wanted to see. 9.4, very nice. Classic movie. Really cool guy. When I saw him at the convention, we chatted for a while. So yeah, very happy. First book. All right, next book. Not sure which this one is. Well, let's see. Oh, this is the big one. This is Kanan number 6. This is signed 4 times by everyone there on the cover except for Chopper and Kanan himself. What is this one? I definitely think it's sort of in the mid-range, maybe a 9.4. It's definitely not a 9.6. It could be a little bit lower, but we'll see. It got a 9.2. Okay, I will take that. That's kind of what I expected, maybe slightly lower, but it looks good in that case. First full appearance of Sabine Wren, Ezra Bridger, C-110P, Hera Syndulla, and Zeb. So very cool. Got signed by Hera, Ezra, Sabine, and Zeb right there. And it has all the information there. Very cool. This is definitely going straight up on my wall. Definitely one of my favorite books now, just to have all of them on it. Might get Freddie Prinze Jr. one day if he ever shows up to a convention. He's known for canceling very often, but yeah, very happy. Glad to get that. This is actually probably my favorite book in the whole submission, so yeah, very happy about that one. next book. Which one is this? Oh, okay. Darth Maul's Son Dathomir. I got this one signed by Sam Witwer down there in the corner. Again, this one's probably mid-grade, kind of essentially the same range as the last one, I think. Somewhere in that 9.2, 9.4 range. Let's see how it did. 9.4, I will take it. This is book is limited to 1,000 copies. Origin of Darth Maul. Yeah, really, really cool. Got the Darksaber there. And Sam's signature down there at the bottom. Yeah, really cool book. I actually have all the variants for this particular book, but I like this colored one the best, so that's why I decided to get signed. I think his signature looks good right there in the corner. So yeah, again, I'm not super disappointed with any of these so far. Alright, next up, we got Thrawn number 3. This is the first appearance of Governor Price right there on the cover. This is a book I already had in my actually I had all of these in my collection already. I didn't buy anything new for this convention, which is why I didn't really shoot for 9.8, so I kind of just went with what I had. I knew this one had some issues, but I'm not quite sure where it's going to come out at. It could be as low as a 9, but I think it might be a little higher than that. Yeah, and it got 9.4. Okay, I will take that. This one's really cool. It's Mary Elizabeth McGlynn was the voice actor, and she wrote For the Empire, Governor Price on it. Fortunately, it's in blue and a little hard to see, but still, she didn't charge anything extra for that, so I can't really complain. Very happy with that one. Also, yeah, solid submission so far. Alright, last book. So this is going to be my first Hondo. Again, this one's probably in that same range. I know it has a rough corner that's only really visible from the back, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to translate into grade. The front of this book is pretty pristine, and it's signed down there on the bottom by Jim Cummings. He wrote Hondo also, and it got 9.2. Okay, I'll take it. I wasn't quite sure how low it would go, but 9.2 is definitely an acceptable range for me, especially because the corner does definitely have a little bit of a nick to it. Yeah, really happy with that. And honestly, nothing actually got to that low 9.0 range. Everything was a little bit higher than that, somewhere a little lower than I kind of hoped for, but overall, I am pretty happy with these. This convention was a really, really good experience. I'm glad I attended it, and I'm glad CBCS approved me for signings there pretty last minute, honestly. I got kind of lucky, so yeah, no complaints, just tons of good books. These are all PC books for me. I'm keeping them to go in the Star Wars collection. So yeah, that's all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. I know I did. I'm excited to display some of these. And yeah, very excited about this one. So yeah, like I said, hope you all enjoyed, and take care, everyone.